Hi, love. My name is Annabelle, and this is Annabelle's Corner. So, if you're a first time subscriber, thank you for stopping by. Please make sure to click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment. And then, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for staying through 2022 with me, despite my no content at all this year. Although I showed up on my community and on shorts, YouTube shorts, so you may have seen that, right? But like content, I was not here. Okay, so in today's video, I'm just going to be giving you a rundown on my 2022, why I was not on YouTube, what was going on in my life, and what I have planned out for 2023. Okay, so if this is the kind of content you're caught up for, please stay with me. All right.
I done this before you fall. I won't get.
I know you have a lot of questions to ask me, so please just leave it in the comment section, and I promise to respond to all your questions. Why have I not been on YouTube this year? Well, my life was moving in circles. Nothing seemed right. In January, let's just do like a lowdown of my year 2022. So in January I started a business. January 1st, precisely, because on the 30th or 31st of December, 31st, on this time 2021 was when I called a long-time friend of mine to let her know that I wanted to start a fabric business, and she was doing that at the time. I mean, she was doing really good, so she said she was going to hold my hand and walk me through it, and that's what we did. So in January I started my business fully. She helped me. She was supplying me fabrics. She was teaching me the tricks here and there, and then business did really great in 2022. Although somehow, somewhere in March, it wasn't doing so good, and that period I was falling sick a lot. So yeah, we thank the Lord. I'm alive today to see the 31st, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, in January we started a fabric business called Fab for Chick. You can go check that out on IG, although the business is more on WhatsApp. So I think I'm going to leave my WhatsApp number here. Mind you, it's my business WhatsApp number, so don't be thinking too far. If it's not business you're going to talk to me about, I'm not going to respond. That's what it is. Anyway, yeah, the business name is Fab for Chick. We sell fabrics from Ankara, plain and pattern, vintage crepe and whatnot. Then in February, I was just doing my thing. Although something happened in January that really weighed me down, hence I didn't show up here. I was applying for something and it didn't work out. So that application I was trying to make was tied down to a lot of things that was going to happen in my life later in this year. But because it didn't work out, it took me off guard. It messed half of my year up, because I was in a lot of devastating states. Yeah. And then there was just a lot of confusion going on for me at the time. I didn't know what to do, where to pick up from. But you see that gist there, I'm going to give people later when the stew has done, basically. So in February, I was just going on with my life, still feeling hurt from the incidents of January. So January, February, March, April, I was, in fact, everything within those 4 months was just a mess. So I don't think I would exactly calculate that those periods to be part of my year, because I was in a very messed up state. In May, I started to pick up back, try to see if I could put in more applications, and somehow, somewhere in May, it worked out. But for some reason, some things were taking a different turn, so I decided to press pause on it and then just let that one be. So when I chose to start again, I would let you know and then give you the full gist on whatever it was about, right? So yeah, along the line, all this period that all of these things were going on, if you know me, you know that I work in a radio station as a social media manager. So basically anything creative was on my table. And if I was in a state where I wasn't even doing so well to come up here on YouTube to talk about anything, to be creative for myself, I wasn't obviously going to be in a space to be creative for a company. So it was a mess. like, I'm sure if any of my bosses should see this, they would even, like, they can attest to it, right? So that period I was just pushing. Any creative ideas that you think, oh, Annabelle could spring up with, was not coming in at all. So it was just a lot. I felt like I was being forced to do what I was not mentally in the space to do, but I didn't have a choice because it was my job and I had to do it. In June, July, August, you see these 3 months, I was falling sick back to back to back. And now, if you ask me, was I not taking my medications? I was. In fact, I hate drugs, but I finished all my medication at every given time. But for some stupid reason, it just kept coming back. And the last one that really hit me, I fell ill with malaria and typhoid. I've never had typhoid all my life. In the 20, only God knows what of my existence, I have never had typhoid. But I had typhoid and it was so crazy. Like, I could barely go to work. I was taking a lot of sick leave and it was disgusting because, I mean, I'm AA, so why am I falling sick anyhow? And it was not even in that season where malaria used to hit people with AA a lot. So I didn't know what was going on. I felt sick June, July, August. And in those periods, I was always giving excuses. So it just made me look very incompetent at work because, oh, it would look like, last month you were sick, now you're sick, next month. Like, it did not make any sense. So that time too, I couldn't come up here. Oh my God, I'm very grateful for life. Oh. In that same August, I lost someone. And she happens to also be my birthday mate. She's a grandma to me, basically. She's a grandma to me. And she's also my birthday mate. And then she died in August. Now, before that time in August, there was a whole lot going on, you know, rushing to the hospital, this one, that one. It was a big mess. Financially safe, everything was not all right. So think about it. Imagine being in my shoes. Would you be able to come up here to act like everything is okay when you clearly know that your subscribers would be able to tell that this is not the vibe she normally comes on here with? So something is wrong, something is off. So I couldn't come here to act like everything was okay and not tell you people what was wrong, because there's no how. I would break down, and I don't want to be that person that will come and record a video and break down on everybody, right? So I couldn't do it. I had to stay away. So I just zeroed 2022 that, you know what, no content, because nothing was making sense. What was going on in September? It was just there. September was just there. Fast forward to November, I couldn't even celebrate my birthday the way I wanted to. I was in the house, all true. I was in the house. And unlike me, I would make a new hair, do my nails. If you see what I did on my birthday, don't worry. I will drop the post. I will drop the video here so you take a look. I was just, you know, trying to be, like, I'd already told everybody, see, I'm not celebrating this year, so please, nobody should stress. But somehow, you know, people always call you and say, hey, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. So I had to mentally be in that space. So I tried to, like, you know, just dance, be happy, be in a good spirit. I was almost going to put off my phone on my birthday and not receive calls. But I didn't, thank God. So yeah, that happened. In this same year, my skin was doing horribly. Yeah. And then I had these very bad habits during the year when it seemed like I was mentally and emotionally or psychologically drained. I was eating a lot, so I put on a lot of weight. In fact, a lot of stomach fat, because I was eating stupid things and not even working out. It was not even in my dictionary. It was not even close to being in my dictionary. Workout was not anywhere close to being in my dictionary. So I put on stupid weights. Although some people said they liked it, that it was good, that it fits me. But me, I didn't think it made any sense. It was just not my style. And then I'll get tired unnecessarily, feel very lazy, you know. See, whatever it is that you're doing in 2023, please try to check up on people, because they may come out, or they may come off to you as being cool, being very excited, you know, but a lot of things are going on for them deep down on the inside. And if you don't reach out to them, if you don't try to get close, whether you see that they are smiling or not, if you don't try to, you can never know, because some people just know how to deal with their issues themselves, which is actually not healthy. So yeah, spiritual growth was just turning on your own. Before, I used to be that girl that would go to church on weekdays to attend service, but I stopped. Like, there was no, you know how sometimes you just sit down and be like, let me go to church today. It did not happen to me. Even on some Sundays, and my family members are going to church, I'm like, I'm not going. Or okay, well, I couldn't have accurately said I'm not going. So on some Sundays where I didn't want like questions, like, why are you not going to church? Or chickens, just be like, oh, I'm not feeling too good, or something is showering me. To say lie, I had to. It was more emotional than physical. It was not headache, it was not stomach pain, or some days I just didn't feel like going anywhere or feel like doing anything. Well, did I have a choice? No. But yeah. And then now in December, I said, oh, I was going to record vlogmas. But guess what? All my tripods are bad. Even right now, I'm not even filming, and my phone is not standing on a tripod. It's just leaning over like the kitchen counter. So although I'm going to fix that, right, I'm going to get another one. Yeah, so my year has just been one kind. It was not 2022 wasn't exactly good for me, although I tried to make the best out of it. I tried to be in a good space emotionally, but somehow it didn't get as it be. So I know fit, I couldn't just do it. So now, in all of these things happening in my life, my business was beginning to affect my business. It was beginning to affect my relationship with people. It was beginning to affect my relationship with family. I was always on my own in my room on most days. And because I'm not that kind of person that would come and tell you, see, because of the fear of, oh, what would you say? How would you perceive it to be? Would you judge me, right? I would rather not even tell you shit and just deal with my problems by myself. So, and well, this is not something that I just decided that I was going to start doing. Obviously, it was from like one or two experiences, right? So I went with the vibe, and I'm one person that knows how to adjust to situations, which I don't know if it's exactly good or not. So yeah, I just, stayed on my own and not talk to people about it, because human beings always judge you. They must dirty your white. It's not only guys that sustain people's white. Human beings in general must dirty your white. So yeah. Anyway, so yes, that was a rundown of my 2022 and why I was not showing up on YouTube. Although I kind of tried to show up on YouTube Shorts. I only posted 2 videos there. And then thanks to YouTube for releasing the community feature to us with a bit less than 1,000 subscribers. So with that feature, I could just post a picture and type stuff and let it go. But yeah, so 2023 is like tomorrow. It's less than 24 hours already. So this is just me saying that I did not intentionally go MIA on you. I was going through some things that I didn't want to come here to talk about or show my face to talk about, because it would not make any sense. I would just come here and blab or even cry, and I didn't want to do that. So in 2023, God willing, God helping, we're going to create content starting from the 1st of January, which is in a few hours. And we're going to start with just vlogs until I can get my game back together. Then we'll just sit down and talk kind of videos, or get ready with me, or whatever it is you want to see. So please, if you have any ideas, let's start from there. Let's be that I'm doing your work, I'm doing what you say, Annabelle, this is what we want to see. Do you get? Because you've been away, this is what we want to see. Drop in the comment section kind of videos or vlogs you want to see this year. If it means for me to go out of my way to create those vlogs, like it's not, let's say it's not part of what's supposed to be on my itinerary for the day, but you shall want to see it, I will go out of my way to do it, because you deserve it, right? I've deprived you of content for a whole year, so I should make up for it. So I just want to say thank you very much to all. In fact, yes, that's true. When I was away, right, I think from last year I had less than 400, 300 and something, 360 something. But in this whole 2022 that I was not even posting, I had 400, and I hit 400 and a bit over 400 subscribers. So thank you to my new family members here. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Annabelle. I'm a content creator. I work at a radio station as a social media manager. In fact, anything you want to know about me, I'm going to leave the get to know me. No, I think we should do an updated one. Yeah, we'll do an updated get to know me video because of our new family members here. So I just want to say thank you to you for staying on this space, Annabelle's Corner, with me, because I mean, you could have left, but you chose not to. You chose to stay and support me regardless of whatever, regardless of my inconsistency and whatever was going on with me. You chose to stay. So I'm very grateful that you did that. And I want to say that in 2023, I'm going to do better. I'm going to create content. I'm going to show up regardless of what it is. And the days going south, I'm going to come here and let you know that, oh, I have to be away and not just go MIA on you without any prior information. So thank you so much for a great 2022. I hope you had a better one than I did. Thank you for staying subscribed to Annabelle's Corner. And this is Annabelle letting you know that in this corner, she's going to show up in 2023 with great content. And yeah, have a lovely one. Happy New Year in advance.